Hi everyone. In this video, I will talk about heavy menstrual bleeding with clots and pain and how you can prevent them. So stay tuned and watch this video to the end because there's lots of information to be learned about natural prevention. Hope you enjoy. So welcome to Nature's Way channel where we talk about natural home remedies and much more. Menstrual cycle is typically between 28 days. However, because a menstrual cycle is measured from the first day of the period to the first day of the next period, the cycle can differ from one woman to the next. During a menstrual cycle, some women experience heavy and prolonged bleeding and pain, which can disturb their daily lives. But the question here is, how heavy is heavy? If you recently stopped the pill or have a newly inserted device, your first few periods may be heavier as your hormone level adjusts. The same is true after giving birth. If you haven't had a baby or started using hormone contraceptive and suddenly experience heavy menstrual bleeding after years of lighter flow, it could be caused by a hormone disruption such as endometriosis or fibroids. So if your period feels unusually heavy and you're in excruciating pain, don't put it off. Make sure you go and see your doctor. So if you are suffering from heavy menstrual bleeding or know someone who does, you can try out some of these simple natural home remedies to help heavy menstrual bleeding with clots and pain. Before starting any natural home remedies, be sure to consult with your doctor first, and then after, follow these simple steps that I will be giving in this video. So stay tuned and listen carefully. 1. Stay hydrated. Because menstrual fluid contains both blood and water, it is important to drink plenty of water and stay hydrated during this time. Blood accounts for only about 1/3 of the fluids lost during your period. Mucus, uterine lining, and tissue will also be passed at this time. As a result, there is a decrease in blood volume and you can get dehydrated. So, reduce in blood volume causes increase in blood thickness, which contributes to the heaviness and duration of your flow. Increasing your daily intake of water throughout your cycle is a good idea. This will help to counteract this and as well to prevent cramps and fatigue caused by dehydration. 2. Shepherd's purse. Taking shepherd's purse is one of the most common treatment of menstrual cramp. Although there is insufficient scientific evidence, this herb has the ability to stop the flow of period. It also has the ability to control all types of bleeding, to include nose bleeding, postpartum hemorrhage, that is excessive bleeding after childbirth, and menstrual flow. Use a teaspoon of shepherd's purse per cup of nearly boiled water and consume it 3 to 4 cups per day. 3. Eat wisely. Potassium aids in the contraction of all muscles, including the uterus. which is why your body requires more potassium when you're bleeding. You may experience heavy, irregular, or painful periods if your level of potassium are low. So you should try to consume bananas, orange, apricots, sweet potatoes, mushroom, peas, eggplant, and pumpkin to maintain high level throughout your cycle. 4. We have cinnamon tea. If you are experiencing heavy menstrual bleeding, make yourself a warm cup of cinnamon tea and sip on it slowly. It is known to reduce bleeding by encouraging blood flow away from the uterus, and it also aids in the reduction of inflammation. A mixture of boiled coriander seeds and cinnamon may also help to relieve these symptoms. So you can boil 1 cup of water with coriander seeds and cinnamon until reduced to about half a cup. Add your favorite sweetener or not to this concoction and drink it twice a day. 5. Saffron. Boil a strand of saffron and mix with a teaspoon of honey, and this can help to use as a quick remedy. 6. We have molasses. Black strap molasses is the molasses that remains after the minimum amount of sugar has been extracted. It contains iron, which helps to replenish red blood cells, as well as magnesium, which aids in a healthy excretion of estrogen. As a result, it lowers the risk of estrogen dominance, which is a common cause of heavy period. Blackstrap molasses also contain vitamin B6, which aids the liver in processing of excessive hormones. Mix a teaspoon of blackstrap molasses into a cup of water or add to your favorite coffee, smoothie, or oatmeal, but just be mindful of the sugar content. 7. We have parsley. Heavy bleeding can cause 2 major issues: inflammation and iron deficiency due to blood loss. Parsley is a wonderful food that can help in both. Because it is high in vitamin C, it absorbs iron that is lost due to heavy flow, and the antioxidant in parsley reduces the inflammation. Parsley can be used in different ways. When your periods are heavy and prolonged, you can chew on some parsley leaves or drink a glass of parsley juice. 8. You could say no to sugar. The interaction between insulin and estrogen is complicated, so omitting sugar sometimes are a good idea. A hormonal imbalance will aggravate heavy menstrual flow. Too much estrogen increases insulin sensitivity, whereas too much insulin thickens the uterine lining, which means there is more to shed. So quitting or reducing your sugar intake can help you manage a heavy flow. 9. Mustard seed powder. Taking mustard seed powder, which contain omega-3 fatty acid, may be beneficial during this period. It helps to regulate estrogen levels and keep hormonal imbalance in check when mixed with milk or water. This aids in the regulation of menstrual flow. 10. Apple cider vinegar. drinking apple cider vinegar in water acts as a tonic, removing toxin from the body, balancing hormones, and treating heavy bleeding and cramping. 11. Avoid eating or drinking dairy. Cow's milk contains trace amount of more than 60 hormones, include testosterone, progesterone, insulin, and an insulin-like growth hormone. While these are only low doses, heavy period can indicate pre-existing hormonal imbalances in your body, so avoiding dairy products for a few months may be a worthwhile experiment, especially since dairy products contain prostaglandin, which aggravate the formation of blood clots. 12 is iron supplements. A few studies have found that low iron level can increase menstrual bleeding during one cycle, and the iron supplement can reduce your flow. So you can consume iron and potassium-rich foods such as lentils, raisins, and bananas. Hemoglobin is an iron-containing protein that transports oxygen throughout the body. As a result, levels can be dropped during heavy menstrual flow, leaving you feeling exhausted and tired. So, eating iron rich food will help to replenish hemoglobin level. You can choose between beef, chicken, or turkey, lentils, beans, nuts, seeds, and leafy green vegetables if you are a vegetarian. 13. Check your iodine levels. Your ovaries contain a large portion of the body's iodine, which plays an important role in reducing estrogen dominance. It is a good idea to consume more seafood, seaweed, and eggs. You can also take an iodine supplement, but taking too much may impair your thyroid function, so be careful and be sure to consult your doctor. It is a good advice before taking any pills, consult with your doctor about checking your levels. 14. Ashoka. The powdered bark of the Ashoka tree mixed with a glass of water or milk may help to reduce heavy bleeding. 15. Try living a healthy lifestyle. Vitamin C aids iron absorption and when combined with biflavonoids, strengthen capillaries and reduce heavy bleeding. Dosing up on vitamin A and K can also help with your overall health, but supplements will only benefit you if you are already living a healthy lifestyle, and you should always consult with your doctor before adding any supplement to your daily routine. Additionally, addressing external stressors is also important because stress has a negative impact on hormone levels regardless of how many supplements you might take. Looking at other alternatives is also a good idea, such as yoga, talking therapy, or more sleep, as long as they work for you. 16. Honey and tamarind. Making tamarind, honey, and water in a blender and drinking it can also help. The antioxidant in tamarind is known to lower cholesterol level and treat heavy bleeding. 17 is ice packs. When you're bleeding heavily, applying an ice pack to your lower belly for 20 minutes at a time, several times a day, it's a good idea. This will aid in the blood flow regulation. When you apply a cold compress to your abdomen, your blood vessels constrict. As a result, it helps reduces blood loss and helps to stop heavy menstrual flow. A ice or refrigerant gel will also help to reduce swelling and inflammation and also will numb your pain. So wrap the ice pack in a t-shirt or a towel and place it on your stomach for up to 20 minutes at a time, taking a few hours break in between. 18 is flaxseed tea. Because flaxseed tea has hormone balancing properties, it reduces blood flow and thus regulating estrogen level during the menstrual cycle. Thank you so much for watching, and please leave me a comment in the comment box and let me know what you think of this video and what kind of video you would like to see next. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so you can see when I upload more videos like this. Be well, live well, and eat well. This is Nature's Way. Thank you so much for watching.